Here's a fun and interesting one. Let's talk about anticipation, shall we? Bored with board games? Tired of pursuing trivia? Had your fill of ethical questions? Then you're ready for anticipation. This zany, unpredictable, totally whacked out video board game begins with a giant connect the dots puzzle. Suddenly a video pencil starts connecting the dots, and before you know it, you're in a maddening race against the clock, trying to solve the puzzle. Is it an igloo, a penguin? Whatever it is, you and all your friends will have a great time trying to guess what the pencil is drawing. Guess right, and you'll get a crack at the really tough puzzles. No dots or clues, just the pencil drawing a picture. Think you're up to it? Then challenge your friends, or take on the computer. Either way, this off-the-floor board game will challenge you, excite you, and generally drive you crazy for years to come. This is Anticipation from Rare and Nintendo, released in 1988. And as goofy as the box art is, and just kind of the whole Trivial Pursuit plus Pictionary kind of thing goes, it is a lot of fun to play. And I do encourage you to get together with other people and play it. So, gameplay is similar to that of Pictionary, obviously. The player is represented by one of 4 game pieces: a pair of women's shoes, a horn, an ice cream cone, or a teddy bear. As the game slowly draws a picture, the first person to buzz in and guess the correct answer moves forward on the board. The number of spaces the player moves depends on the number on the die, which counts down from 6 as the picture is drawn. Once a player correctly identifies a drawing for each of the 4 categories on the level, that player rises to the next higher game board level. The first player to complete every level wins the game. So here's a little bit of a strategy system to it. Excuse me. The die is your timer to answer the questions, but the number on the die indicates how many tiles you will move if you answer the question correctly. So sometimes it's not always in your best interest to answer the question as quickly as you can. Sometimes you want to hold out and move the number of spaces required to get you to the next color. There are 3 levels on the easy and medium difficulty settings, 4 on hard and very hard. For the 3rd level, the board includes gray feature squares. Landing on one of these causes the player's token to fly around the board until a button is pressed. A puzzle is then played in the color that was hit. The 4th level has the same layout as the 3rd, but with several gaps where spaces have been removed. Landing on the gaps causes the player to fall back down to the corresponding position on the 3rd level, but he or she retains credit for any solved 4th level puzzles and must answer the remaining categories to climb back up. There are 4 different categories used on each game board level, tied to the colors of the spaces, which are blue, green, pink, and yellow. A controller with the turbo button, such as the NES Advantage, can be used to land a token repeatedly on the same feature square and force a puzzle to be played from a random category. These puzzles, which have a gray background, do not count toward a player's requirement to solve a puzzle in any category. It's kind of silly, like I said, but it is a lot of fun. It's more fun if you dress up like the people on the box.